Next year for gaming is actually going to be crazy. 2024 has been a chill year so far, with games keeping people entertained throughout the years. It's not been an exciting year, but not a boring year either. However, 2024 is going to be a calm before the storm that is 2025. And I want to talk about every game, because every event so far, Summer Games Fest, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, has been showing this number in their games more and more. And I want to talk about 10 games to be excited in 2025 in no particular order.
Oh!
Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather.
My bad, wrong footage. GTA 6 has been this mirage of a game where for years, people have been walking through the GTA 5 online desert looking for that oasis called GTA 6. People are excited for GTA 6 because it's a Rockstar game. Nobody's doubting this game is going to be a legitimate event, and Rockstar is going to make a gajillion dollars. If physical game culture was still mainstream, imagine the midnight lines that would exist for this game. I'm not a Rockstar fanboy, I just like their game design with missions that aren't played very well, but I respect their ability to tell a story. Red Dead Redemption 2 and GTA 5 are both games that I played multiple times for just their story alone, regardless of bad controls or bad missions. If GTA 6 has the same level of detail and a good story like their past games, just like Red Dead 2, people will talk about this game for years. And if it has an online like GTA 5, Rockstar might never make another game again. GTA 6 is going to break the internet, and I'm all for it. Nothing will reach the mainstream as much as Grand Theft Auto will. You know who else I respect the ability to tell a story? This bastard.
Okay!
Hideo Kojima's storytelling is very interesting and unique. I played Death Stranding once and got addicted. I watched a cutscene that lasted 22 minutes so Heartman could prove he's Heartman, and went, yes, I am completely invested and I want to see more. Once you beat the game, you take a step back from Death Stranding. You take a look at the whole game and think, man, what a weird thing I was invested in. Time passes. The Death Stranding 2 trailer releases. You watch it and go, I'm invested all over again and I cannot wait for this game. So Kojima, I'm very excited for your next game. And if it's disappointing and I don't like it, I'll probably be excited for the next Death Stranding. Or one of your 3 projects that you're working on anyway.
Super grenade!
Capcom has been on an absolute roll when it comes to releasing their games, and currently they are going through their riches to rags to riches story. They went through a time of releasing games that didn't do great or were building their own space. And now they have been releasing games that are hits, spaced out evenly, and even putting in their time for games that would support their more niche IPs and its fans. Now they have their team releasing their next big scale Monster Hunter game set in a cool fantasy land called Palmdale, California. I've never played a Monster Hunter game, but it's always looked cool to watch from afar. Seeing small guys with big weapons fighting even bigger monsters, and we may have just snack-sized trailers, but the game's looking real promising. And I hope that this game is good because it's definitely one that I want to try out. If there was a time we could trust Capcom with new games, it's now.
Rocket launcher!
Metroid Prime 4, a game for people who love not having a game. I know another group of people that are like that, but I think they might be the same people as you guys. Metroid was always the darkest series of Nintendo's IPs, which is great that they never abandoned it. Metroid is a perfect mix of action, platforming, and puzzle solving that always rewarded mastery, so I hope Metroid fans get what they deserve, which is a great game. I mean, they got one, and then never... I mean, come on.
Mobile satellite!
I would say that Pokemon has always been in my life, but it wasn't until last year where I really started to submerge myself in its culture. And it's exciting to see Nintendo actually invest in something different and new with their Legends series. Arceus was a great game, and Scarlet and Violet, terrible optimization as it is, was entertaining to go through. Now with Mega Evolutions coming back, this is going to be a good time.
Iron Lizard!
Fighting game fans have been eating very well for the past year, and with the usual way that these companies like to roll out updates, fighting game fans will continue to eat very well. However, the games don't stop, with SNK bringing in a whole new City of the Wolves game, which honestly might be interesting because unlike Tekken, Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat, Garo isn't well known when it comes to fighting game fans, and especially not known to the casual market. However, the gameplay looks really promising and genuinely fun, so hopefully we can get a new notice from newer audiences, and I'm glad that fighting game fans are getting their good years after some very hard years.
Grenade!
Speaking of fighting games, 2XKO. This game is the unfortunate aspect of being associated with this game and a company that people love to hate, but people are genuinely kind of interested in this game. The tag team idea kind of makes this another BlazBlue cross tag, and will bring out the crack addict players who can hit you with the character mix-up command grab assist combo extending... It's like people are waiting for another assist heavy game with crazy characters.
Drop shot!
Doom, 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 doom. I love Doom. I love everything about Doom. The fast gameplay, the gun feel. After Doom Eternal, people have been patiently waiting, theorizing where the series could go next, and then we get a trailer like this, and it's going places I never thought of. A parry feature, a mace, is that a skull grinder gun? A chainsaw shield, a mech? Only thing that makes this better is go drag it. Drag it! I'm very excited for this game. That's it. I'm just very excited for this game. I don't know. Do I need to sell you on this? Do I have to sell you on? Do I have to sell you on how cool this is?
Armor Piercer!
I've never played a Fable game before. I've tried, but this game looks cool. Conceptually, everything kind of is trailer or cutscene, and I'd like to know what the gameplay looks like. I would really like something more realistic. This game shows promise. It's not fully tangible to me yet, and regardless of seeing these words, we've all been lied to before.
1.
South of Midnight. We got 2 trailers so far, 1 teaser, 1 trailer, and it's actually really interested me, and it might be one that you should check out as well. It has an interesting art style, and the gameplay could be really promising. My only problem with it is that I watched the trailer, and it looks to be an action game, but it's just a little slow for me. However, this could just be gameplay from the beginning of the game, where you're always going to be really slow at the beginning, and later on in the game you could be a bit faster. This game looks really cool with its art style, and it's actually placed in a setting that games don't usually go to. I know we just went through the top 10, but I want to talk about a bunch of smaller games that haven't had a release date, or they just didn't make this list. Horror game fans never really get their highlights when it comes to big media events, and the same goes for horror games, where it's really just word of mouth that bring their popularity. Horror games is mainly an indie studio genre. There really isn't any more AAA games, aside from Resident Evil and, you know, we could have gotten a Dead Space 2, but EA decided to make it a limited mode for Battlefield. Whatever. Horror games kind of thrive in the small dose and freedom that they can have in indie studios anyway, rather than big company studios that could have shareholders intervene with the vision. So with that, I'm very excited for Little Nightmares 3. These games are mysterious, man. They put you in a setting that are familiar but twisted, and put you in a scale where you don't feel like you belong. These games are just fun and scary. New Professor Layton game! Can I get a cheer from all the Layton fans? Yeah, that makes sense. Sega made a big announcement last year during the Game Awards showing that they've greenlit a bunch of projects, including a new Crazy Taxi, Jet Set Radio, which could be really exciting, but no dates on any. And I can honestly wait. No need to rush. As Shigeru Meat said, delay a delude, get bad game design. Silk Song fans. I'm sorry, man. I'm not even gonna make a joke. It's just low-hanging fruit. I hope you guys get your game. Marvel likes to have games lined up with cool trailers. Wolverine announced in 2021 and hasn't had any kind of update or new trailer, not including leaks. Blade had an awesome trailer shown at the Game Awards, and depending on how it's handled, it could be one of the cooler games that you release, like Guardians of the Galaxy. I fear for the studio making it, because I don't want them to end up making a good game and then shut down Microsoft. Expedition 33. This game surprised me. It genuinely looks like an interesting game I could see myself playing. Love you, Ben Starr.
Fuck you, it's me, Mario.
A game I probably won't play, but I'm gonna bring up, Elder Scrolls. We saw a logo, that's been it. The thing is, I don't even know if people are excited for this game. There's been nothing to be excited about. It's just a picture, it's a logo. Needless to say that next year will be a great game for a lot of different genres and a lot of different fans, rather than it just being one genre getting the games. In fact, next year might be a year that people will talk about as a great year for gaming. And everyone will come out a winner and a loser. A winner because you're getting a game that you've been waiting for, and a loser because of an empty wallet. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe.